You might know.
Talking politics right here. Yeah. You don't even know what he's saying.
He's got a lot to say.
Yeah.
Maybe not that.
That was a bit much. That was a bit much.
Whoa. Just cancel.
Keep it PG.
Keep it PG.
Keep it PG. No. Cue theme song.
I wanna be the very best.
I know you see me standing here. Do I look good from here? Do I look good today?
I thought we created the Pokémon thing. Okay, he's doing Zone 101.
I know you see me standing here. Do I look good, my dear? Do I look good today? You know this song?
Is that all you know?
Is it 101?
Is that all you know? No, sing those songs.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
That's all you know. All right, today we got Samson, Chanel Bros.
Tis I am Samson.
He's over there munching on some.
I got snacks here.
He's got snacks, and this is
Hi.
Wait, where is this? I don't know if my this is.
It's kind of terrifying.
He's got a little suit on. This is our mascot for today.
He's dressed for success.
There you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, make sure he looks good on camera. He's our dapper gentleman.
That's the homie right there.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Chanel Bros Podcast. Woo woo woo!
Yeet.
I feel like I can't yell, even though we're in like an environment where we can be as loud as we want, respectfully.
Why don't you loudly whisper?
But I feel like
you know what I mean.
I don't know. I feel like we're whispering when we talk. Is that just me?
Yeah. I can talk like this. Get real loud.
Is that mine?
It's not mine.
I don't know if I'm breaking illusion by saying this, if I'm being here. You guys can be as loud as you want to.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird every time we start an episode. It's like awkward at first, but like we've been talking before we recorded, and
now the cameras are recording.
Now the cameras are recording. We're like,
we don't know what to say.
Words are hard.
We don't know what to talk about.
I want some snacks.
What do you want to talk about?
That's fine. All right. What were we talking about before? That's Wade coming in clutch.
That's Teddy Ursa's.
Wade coming in clutch with the Easter egg basket, even though it's April.
That's not bad for Easter.
From Christmas.
Ew.
What's wrong with?
All right, let's dissect this. Let's dissect this bag or basket.
Oh yeah.
We got some. Ooh.
That's actually a gem. I might actually.
Ooh, dippers.
That's dinner.
Cheese dip and breadsticks. This is what we're doing.
RIP headphone users.
Oh no, it's ASMR slash
if there's anybody out there who enjoys
video
audio porn,
okay, we're not doing that.
Then you're going to really appreciate this. You're welcome. You are now listening to the Chanel Bros Whispercast. We whisper around here.
Wade's in the background. Oh.
That is Wade's hand.
What is this podcast cut turned into?
I don't know. I think it's just a cutscene right now. Do you do commercials on here?
What?
Do you do commercials on here?
Not yet.
Advertisements and stuff. This ad is brought to you by Wade's house. Why go to someone else's house when you can go to Wade's house?
Finished. Thank you.
Eat all that cheese.
Nope. Too late. All right. Now we're gonna try this sour. We're gonna chug the sour Warheads blue raspberry soda.
You said weird?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I love myself. So
There's a paddle ball in here. You can't skip this.
embrace your punch. Sour punch twist.
Oh, I ate that last time I was here. That's empty.
Well,
Yeah.
you doing that?
I apologize.
Oh, they're the little Looney Tunes. What do you call them?
Beans.
Pod pals.
Oh.
I'm like,
Me-
I'm
me-
thinking this is the camera, but it's right up here. Pod pals.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got Hershey Bunny. We got
Well-
the eggs. Wade, do you just not like candy? What's the deal here? Do you eat from here?
I love candy. I have stomach issues right now.
Okay.
Understandable.
We're
Candy
not gonna,
chocolate.
we don't have to get into it. Oh.
What is that?
Oh. Kinder chocolate. Mini eggs. I love that chocolate. I'm
You mean-
sorry. This turned to a mukbang. I just...
We're just here to eat food.
We just... What's up?
What is it?
It's chocolate.
Oh, nah. I don't like chocolate. I like dark chocolate. I don't know how to put that.
Talking about chocolate. Right, with candy.
It's how it's the sweetness flavor, you know? It's just weird. See? Look at that face.
I need a second one to...
I'll sacrifice my stomach to.
One?
Yeah.
Alright, Wade's gonna try one.
Wade is officially eating the
At Five
chocolates.
Below, not a sponsor. After Valentine's Day, I went in there. They have stuff half off. And they had like a big Valentine's Day heart thing full of Kinder hearts about this big.
Mm-hmm.
Copped them. It was delicious.
And Wade's gonna have diarrhea for the next 5 hours.
Probably. They're soft. There's not like a.
Yeah,
They're usually,
it
like,
caught me off
crunchy.
guard. It caught me off guard because I thought it was like a gummy or something. Okay,
Jurassic
Let's-
Park socks, if anybody likes socks.
what's going on in the world? Samson?
Oh, yeah, before I said war and Taylor Swift. So if you
Taylor
want, which
Swift.
one do you want to talk about?
Taylor Swift. What's going on with Taylor Swift? Tell me.
I think she makes music. I think she released an album. That's all that I know. It's got like 27 songs. It's a lot of music.
How do you feel about the whole her concerts being demonic symbols or rituals?
I think you can. I don't know. I think you can say that with anybody. I feel like you put red lights behind any song, and someone's gonna be like, "That's demonic." But I don't know. I don't see.
How
her
do you
being-
feel? All right, do you believe in the Illuminati? Let's go there. Let's dive a little deeper. As I eat so much chocolate.
I don't know. That's a good question.
You're
I feel like
okay.
once you hit
let's-
a certain tax bracket, you're immediately an Illuminati. You know, like.
Okay. for the viewers that don't know you, tell us a little about yourself.
I'm Samson. I exist within the realm of possibility. I have no home. I scavenge for houses for candy, and I found some today. That's all I do. I don't do anything besides candy eat. How's your day been going? Wrestling. I don't wrestle. I'm kidding. I wrestle. I do that professionally.
All right. Tell us.
Not really. I don't get paid for that.
Tell us. So you do for fun.
It's a passion.
Hobby,
It's a passion. Yeah.
Tell us more about that for our viewers.
It hurts. It's real. You really getting hurt. The winner is staged. Maybe. Other than that, though.
All right. Tell us a little about the behind the scenes.
I don't think I'm. You gotta be specific. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about behind the scenes.
Oh, they're watching.
Yeah.
He is part of the Illuminati.
He's part of the
I
Illuminati.
am part of
confirmed.
the I'm not in that tax bracket yet.
All right. How do you feel about The Rock coming back to WWE?
It's amazing. Best thing you could have done. I think wrestling was pretty fun beforehand, but once you add The Rock, it's just like not everyone's watching.
The Rock's a really like I don't. It's not that good of an actor. He plays the same character everywhere. So
His best acting is when he wrestles.
facts.
Yeah.
I felt like he performed very well when he was in the WWE. Or now that he's back in it.
That's his bread and butter.
I just think it's, I don't know. He's not a good actor. And Dwayne, if you're watching this, I love you, but I don't really necessarily like your movies. I watch them.
To be fair, how good of an actor do you have to be if you're acting for children? You know what I mean? Like,
Wade's holding a DVD of Rampage.
Best movie, just because there's semi-kaiju.
This isn't about you, Wade.
I've never seen Rampage, unfortunately.
It's like King Kong.
Oh.
Except
King
the
Kong.
ape is
It's
white.
just King Kong.
No, we're not watching no.
It's just King Kong, but with The Rock.
But I will say The Rock is definitely an entertainer. He's really good at marketing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Because I remember when he first like started doing things with WWE again, like at the very beginning, where he robbed Cody of his Cody Rhodes of his storyline.
Yeah.
Everyone hated him.
Oh, yeah, holy, for sure. I did too. Low-key. Yeah.
So tell me more about that.
So it's a situation where you have two fan bases. You have the hardcore wrestling fan base who watches every single week. And then you have the casual fan base that watches every now and then whenever they hear something going on. And so you have someone like Cody Rhodes who's been wrestling for years and years, and he's there every single week and he performs every single week. And then you have someone like The Rock who came in after like a 10-year absence and then be like, you know what? It's a nice main event you got there. It'd be a shame if it was mine. And he just kind of took it. So once you did that, the fans were like, you can't just do that because you're famous. And I think that video on YouTube was like the most disliked video of like for all of wrestling videos. So even though it's The Rock, people weren't a fan of it happening.
But that's like, you can see how quickly the internet like changes like sides so quick. Because like at the beginning they're like, we hate The Rock, you know, finish Cody's story, we want Cody. And then like a couple months later everyone's like, The Rock, yeah, thank you for bringing back wrestling and all that.
I think it's pretty cool because wrestling, it's not like an actual sport. It's all entertainment. So if the crowd is kind of swaying one way, they can change their entire story in a flash. The Rock was supposed to be a good guy, but I think him being a bad guy was just perfect. So I'm glad that we turned on him. We wouldn't have got bad guy Rock at all.
No, the WrestleMania was crazy.
It had to have been one of the best, if not the best ones.
Especially with everyone cameoing.
Yeah.
When John Cena came out. I know John Cena.
Yeah, that match was insane. There were the cameos are perfectly timed too.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker's was amazing. I'll be on TikTok and people won't even watch wrestling or they don't know anything about The Undertaker, but they're watching it like, what is... They know this dong sound and everyone's reacting to it at once. Like, it's pretty cool.
Everyone wanted, who was it, Stone Cold?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wanted him instead of Undertaker.
Yeah. But I'm cool with it not being Stone Cold. Because it wouldn't have made sense storyline-wise. He has nothing to do with Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns. Whereas Undertaker and John Cena did. I feel like Stone Cold would have just kind of been like for clout. But Taker and Cena kind of made sense storyline-wise.
I would like to see more of Rock and John Cena.
Oh yeah, they've wrestled twice, but I'm not sure if they're gonna do it a third time.
I only got hyped because you and Jericho were watching it, and I would occasionally watch, and I'm like, yeah, I know some of these people.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
I do like the Rock stuff, even though I don't think he's a good actor. I still watch all of his movies, even if they're bad. So. Yeah,
I think he's making a Moana now, live action.
He's making Moana too. I don't know if he'll be the live action, but even if he does, I don't know. I don't think they should. I'm tired of live action.
Disney likes money. I feel like
Atlantis.
Oh my god, if Atlantis was live action, it depends on who it's by.
I feel like
as long as it's not by Netflix. I've given up on Netflix.
Anything live action or remakes, it's a hit or miss. and I feel like now it's just for nostalgia, and they've been butchering a lot of live action.
That's true. My
Avatar,
my hope
trash.
once Avatars was kind of downhill, my hope for live actions went down a lot. I won't lie.
mean, you gotta think when they take live action or adapt to live action from something that was originally for animation.
Yeah.
A lot of it can't be translated over, and especially like action, like facial expressions, all that stuff. And then you put it in live action, you gotta fill that stuff up with more dialogue than what the original was intended for. So
yeah,
for the live action Avatar, it was a lot of dialogue, and that's why it makes a good drama series. I will keep saying this: it will make a good drama series, but it doesn't make a good show.
I feel that they could have went in, but they really chose not to for some reason. So I understand why the creators left. Honestly,
I feel like nowadays they just do enough to where there's like a hype.
Yeah,
and
they ride the hype.
Yeah, they ride the hype, and they just do enough to get people interested, but they're not going to go over and beyond above, because they know that if they do that, they have to keep doing that. So they just do mediocre at best, and just like a little bit of like sprinkle a little bit of like good stuff, and then just let it be, because then everyone will be picking it apart and be like, oh, this part was good. But then the rest was trash.
Yeah, it's
and that's
unfortunate.
Okay, because next time they do something like this, there'll be something more, but it's still gonna be garbage.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. I hate television. I hate everything nowadays. I am an old, disgruntled man.
I think there's only one live action that I have hope in, and it's the Sonic the Hedgehog series. I think Sonic's the only one where I'm like, you know what?
Oh yeah, because we bullied them into changing
You're right.
the Sonic character.
We did to Sonic.
The story was still there.
That's true. Yeah.
That is true. But we did bully that whole studio into making.
And they listen.
Yeah.
And they listen.
That's why they're probably gonna be good, because they listened.
Yep. And they have Keanu Reeves as Shadow.
But it's also Sony.
Look, if they can get Keanu Reeves, I'll take it. It's at least Shadow's.
Really doing Shadow?
Yeah. That's confirmed.
Anything Keanu Reeves does.
John Wick is Shadow, bro.
That makes sense.
Shadow is the John Wick of
the
He's just not a variant of.
There are clips online of Shadow talking to like John Wick quotes, and it fits so perfectly. I'm so happy it's
him. Have you ever seen the Shadow game?
I played the Shadow game.
The Sonic
it's top 5 in my opinion for like my favorite games.
It went from being like Sonic being like gotta go fast and through loops and stuff like that
to Shadow
robots to like freaking like it is a John Wick game. And
there's
like guns and the president's involved and stuff like that.
So amazing.
Alright.
That Shadow game that can be remade. I'll take that as an actual game these days. It was like one of the first games where your actions change the ending of the game. That was fun.
Like that.
Yeah.
Where there's a different ending. They should make a movie where they probably did this. I'm just gonna say it anyways because I think I came up with it. But they probably did somewhere. But like they should make a movie where there's like different endings. There's at least like 6-7 different endings, and he just distributed it to different movie theaters.
Oh my god.
And so there's like things are out of sequence where it still all works in the end, but there's different endings for each theater or different theater.
The movie Clue did that for Who Was the Killer.
Mm-hmm.
They like each different cinemas had different people at the end who were the killer.
I knew it was done.
But it was all the same story up until the reveal.
Interesting.
So it didn't really change much. It just changed who the killer was.
See, that makes me want to watch it different times.
Right. Yeah, it's a good concept.
Spider-Man kind of did something like that, where they did they took out some scenes or added scenes for different theaters.
I'd like a movie.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
Really? Oh, really?
You haven't seen either of them?
I've seen the first Spider-Verse movie.
Okay.
Into the Spider-Verse. I haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse.
I think it's on Netflix.
I think
it's on Netflix now, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Wait, but did you watch the first one? No, wait, no, we watched it together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the first one I had to recap because I watched it, but I didn't remember it all. I had to recall it.
Yeah. Well, it left on a cliffhanger, so hopefully they finished it. But
so good.
Didn't they stop? I was gonna say, didn't they stop because of the writer's strike?
It's possible, but I feel like that'd be one of those movies that they'll come back to eventually, just out of passion alone. But I don't exactly know. I'm not sure how far that strike got as of right now today.
Well, I mean, people keep using AI for just everything, so people running out of ideas, so they use AI to fill in the blanks.
Drake used AI recently. I'm not sure if you heard about that.
How do you feel about AI? Wait,
Depends.
what do you use AI for? What did Drake use AI
Oh,
for?
there's currently a rap war going on. There's currently the end game in rap right now, and it depends. There's like two sides happening. There's like Drake's side and there's Kendrick Lamar's side. Basically, Kendrick dissed Drake on a song, and then it started a war, and then Drake responded. But then now there's other people jumping in who's also dissing Drake, and Drake is responding to literally everybody at once. And it's kind of amazing. I'm not the biggest Drake fan, but I'm watching it and I'm like, I respect this. Like he's writing really cleverly, but he went to diss Kendrick recently because Kendrick dissed him and then kind of like stayed back and stayed quiet. Mm-hmm. Drake AI voiced himself to be Tupac. And he's rapping to Kendrick as he's Tupac to like diss Kendrick in a way to make him respond. And then he also AI voiced Snoop Dogg as well, which are two like of Kendrick's like
that's crazy
idols. And so it's pretty fun right now.
That's ridiculous. That's evil.
Yeah, no one likes anyone.
I would say Drake is like probably the biggest troll ever.
Yeah.
He's so petty.
And when it comes to dissing people, disrespecting someone is like the goal. So for that, I can't even hate.
Is ultimate pettiness.
I can't even hate. I want to.
That's crazy. I hate how AI is kind of like you can do that shit.
Well, he got sued. Well, he's got a cease and desist from Tupac's estate.
I was gonna say, how did Tupac's family feel about
that? They didn't appreciate it. But, however, when it comes to rap dissing, they gave him a cease and desist, so it's kind of like a slap on the wrist. Kind of like if you don't take it down, then you will sue you. But I'm pretty sure it was never even uploaded in the first place. He uploaded it through like someone else's YouTube because for diss tracks you don't really have to upload it to your own channel, as long as the world hears it. So the damage has been done.
AI has gotten crazy. There's an app that T-Pain is working with YouTube.
I saw that.
Yeah, that he can make his own song just through AI. Like it sounds legit good.
That's weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel. That takes the creativity out of everything.
Because if I really wanted to like just record my voice and then make a song with it, I could. But that's just like feels like cheating almost.
There's the AI technology. You can literally just pick some artists and use their voice and just write up your own lyrics and it will generate whatever.
Yeah, but think about the future where you can do that with your own voice. And instead of having a celebrity's voice to toy with, it's your own voice. And you don't even have to sing into the... But imagine not even having to record yourself. You just type it in and it's just you talking.
It's terrifying. People just stop talking altogether. We're just typing now.
It's like playing... It's like winning a Pokemon TCG battle with a counterfeit Charizard.
Yeah.
Like 4 counterfeit Charizard.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
That's exactly
it's
how
like,
it feels.
sure, you won, but it was with a fake card. You don't actually have the real card.
Yeah, but it's also kind of like... It depends on how you look at it. Because there's the perspective of the hardcore TCG player where it's like, that's messed up. There's no fun if you do that. How can you do that? But then there's the fan base where it's like, if you're just doing this for cash and you don't get disqualified, I don't know. It's a weird situation. Because if you're passionate is one thing. It's kind of like how we had it at the tournament where I was going up against people with the exact same team every single game. And it's just like, where's the passion? Where's the creativity? But if they get far enough to get paid, I can't say anything.
But that's how it is. Everyone wants to win money.
They value their money over the fun.
But that's also like people find the loopholes. They find how to win. They use the meta teams, and that's how they.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our experience on regionals. How was it for you? We went to the Pokemon regionals in Charlotte last No, it was this year.
It was technically
Jan.
Was it January?
I feel like it was. Like the end of January.
Yeah, we went to Charlotte Regionals for Pokemon tournament in January of this year.
Yeah, if not January, it's at least February. One of the two.
I'm pretty sure it was January now that I think about it.
Yeah.
And we competed. I did
that.
TCG. He did VGC. And we didn't win.
We had the exact same record, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you had
4 and 5.
4
I went 4 and 5.
No, I went 4-4-1.
Oh yeah, you had a tie.
I had a tie because at my last match, I was battling this guy, and it was the last round for the night, and it was like 8 o'clock or something, and we've been playing all day, and we're just like tie. we didn't even play, we just tied.
Literally. That was fun. We got the experience at least.
Yeah.
And I would know that next time you can't really lose more than 2, or else you're just not going to the next day.
Yeah, no, I was having terrible draws by the end of it. I don't know what was going on, but I couldn't draw the right cards I needed.
Yeah, I was getting babied out there with some of these Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like Reggie Steele he had my number for sure.
So what will you do differently next time?
I'm using the meta.
Use the meta.
Absolutely.
I think that was our issue because we
chose not to.
Yeah, I used my favorite Pokemon, which is Darkrai. I built a deck around that and didn't do too well.
I built a team around, I think it was like Swampert and Iron Hands, and did well. Like, I didn't get completely destroyed in most games, but it's whenever you go up against the meta.
Like 50.
Yeah.
Say 50%.
Yeah, like just less than that.
Yeah, so
it's not bad.
It was ridiculous though. There was a lot of people there. Next time we're gonna bring a person to get us food and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What would they call them?
True.
Gophers.
Maybe.
So they go for this.
That'd be nice.
Because we didn't. We were there the whole time.
We were supposed to, but you guys didn't ask for anything.
You guys started doing the side quests.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's right. There's side quests at the events that like bystanders can do.
Oh, true.
They can enter like their own little tournaments where it's not like the official. Well, it's official, but it's not the
just
big.
for fun.
Yeah, just for fun stuff.
Yeah.
You get points that you can use on a prize wall.
Yeah. So that was fun. But yeah, next time, we weren't prepared. Jericho was dying. Jericho was dying.
He was like sick before that.
Yeah,
he
was sick before that, and then by the end of it, he was just so drained, and you could see he was just like falling asleep.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all.
The convention, but yeah, no, that was fun.
We saw the goat in person. We saw Wolfie battling.
We saw some big streamers.
Yeah, it was cool.
I want to get there. I want to be on the stream.
I feel that. We have to get the day too.
In the little booth.
You just can't lose more than twice.
I don't know.
Which is difficult.
Well, don't they choose who gets to be on the big screen?
On the big screen?
Even if you have like a trash record?
I feel like it depends. If you somehow are lucky enough to battle the people that they want on the big screen, then yeah. Mm-hmm. So like if they have Wolfie on the big screen and it just so happens that you're paired against Wolfie, I think that's our way of getting on. Unless we make an impression big enough for them to want us on.
I'll have to just every time win, just cause a scene. It's like, look at me, I won again. No one can beat me. just talk shit until I get there.
Oh my god.
No, I'll probably get kicked out. They were like,
they're pretty big on that.
Yeah, the refs or the officials are really keen on people trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
Good sport.
Good sport.
Bunch of GGs. No. It was fun. We at least won 4 times.
Yeah.
Our goal was to not lose all of our games, so I think we at least succeeded in that.
That's true, but we also did pay $45 or $75 to compete. I would have wanted something more than a little keychain that they gave us.
Yeah, it's true. Would have been nice to at least come out with like $6,000, but
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Now, what do they? No, you also signed up for the Tennessee one.
Oh yeah, I paid double than what y'all even had to pay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna go an extra day, thinking I was gonna do it, and then I didn't. Yeah. Because I had to work, and I didn't really want to do it anymore.
He was gonna go to Tennessee, paid $75, and he did not get that money back. You paid $75.
I did that
for nothing.
I paid 70. Well, yeah, 100%. Well, my 75 is going to the Pokémon company, which is a great cause. There's a lot of Pokemon.
They have enough money.
There are a lot of Pokemon who are abandoned and need food. And I believe that my 75 is going to contribute to a very hungry Pokemon out there in the wild who needs it. Yeah. How do you know? Prove it to me.
You're saying $5
Prove to me.
Is going to the rich. That's what you contributed to. They are the #1 brand.
This is facts.
They are the #1 brand. They have enough money.
They're the #1 brand.
Out trash games.
They're the richest company because of my 75.
No.
So
I don't think that's they could live. Your 75 is nothing. They could make that up in a minute.
There was nothing I can do. That 75 is gone.
No. But what about the Pokemon games? How do you feel about the Pokemon games right now?
Personally, I like them. I feel like I'm in the minority when I say that. A lot of people don't like the graphics these days of the games.
Wade said to put the basket down, so I'm just gonna...
I think Teddy Ursa was just chilling, yeah.
Want to buy Teddy Ursa?
I don't think he wants it. I think he's on a diet right now. He's in a suit. He's not trying to like mess that up.
No, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
You should not go to theaters.
What?
Telling him he shouldn't go to theaters.
More. Oh. Okay. Trying to swallow this. Pause.
Yeah, no Diddy. That's a good topic. How about Diddy? Is he caught?
Oh my god.
Is P. Diddy still on the run? Are we even chasing him anymore? Do we care?
I keep hearing things. I don't know what the facts are. I haven't done any research on it. All I know is that his house got raided, and they're looking for him.
He's home.
Is he home?
Yeah.
What have you heard?
So his house got raided when he was out of the country, and they're raiding his house because there's allegations of some sex trafficking and like a lot that kind of stuff. And so they went into his house, broke in, they didn't find anything. They talked to his kids, and nothing really happened. I think they just took a bunch of possible evidence, but Diddy went home and he's chilling. I think there's like videos online of him just like on the phone listening to music or just.
Looks pretty sad, actually.
Yeah, I'd understand.
Well, because no one wants to touch him now because he's
Yeah.
Okay, that
you're kind of like
wants to
next to be
associate with him.
Yeah, which is understandable, honestly.
No, he got the feds on him. No one wants to go near that.
Mm-hmm.
There's like videos of him like at parties just by himself because no one wants to be near him.
I can understand.
But I mean, do you think he did anything?
His name is literally Diddy. You can't tell me he didn't do it. I just said did twice in the same sentence. You can't tell me he didn't do it. I'm just saying.
Like,
if you have did in your name, you probably did it.
All the old videos of him, like with Justin Bieber and all that. Oh yeah.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
They're making. I think 50 Cent wants to make a documentary about him, and he wants to call it.
50 Cent is always trolling everybody.
Oh yeah, it's great.
He's out. He's out for blood. He doesn't care.
I think he's gonna call it.
This man got shot 9 times.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't. Not at all. He's like, what's one more bullet? You know.
Have you seen the Dan Schneider documentary?
No, I have not.
Have you heard about it?
I have. Yeah.
Well, have you watched it? Not yet. Yeah, watch it so we talk about it.
I don't want to watch it. That's my childhood in a nutshell.
Oh no.
I don't want it to be proven to me.
Nickelodeon's kind of like so bad.
I'm already aware of how bad it probably was. I don't even want to confirm it. I'd rather just live my.
You're part of the problem.
Am I? Am I the one?
You're encouraging the behavior.
I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that. I said I don't want to watch it. That has nothing to do with supporting what he did.
What he did.
You're the one who was watching Victorious at the house. That's all I'm saying. Put it on me.
Okay, first off.
It's like, okay, hold on. I'm going to defend myself real quick.
Victorious is a great show. Minus all the Dan Schneider.
This is a good topic. I feel like I don't like when we can't separate the artist.
Here's the thing. Well,
from the art.
Well, here's the thing. Dan Schneider started with all that.
Yeah.
The original concept for all that was to be an SNL, but for kids. Which, in theory, sounds like a good idea if you're trying to market the kids. But the problem was he was making adult jokes in a kids show.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's why it's so bad. And I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Look, throughout the whole documentary, basically they're just like saying like Dan wasn't a good boss to work with. He was a terrible boss.
Yeah.
He was very mean on set and creepy at times. But there's no allegations for like sexual assault or anything.
I think there's proof.
Is there?
Yeah. Whoever is Zoe 101, whoever that character is, what's her name? Jamie Lynn Spears.
Jamie Lynn Spears.
Yeah, I think I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is already like a proven thing on the internet where like she currently has his child. I'm like,
I don't know about that.
I would rather Google that before I say that onto a podcast. But
Late,
I'm pretty sure that's what I heard as a rumor.
No, the rumor. I'm retired from fact checking. So.
The rumor right now is that Dan Schneider got Amanda Bynes pregnant and made her have an abortion. That was the rumor that I heard.
That was the situation with Jamie Lynn Spears, except she didn't get an abortion. Reportedly is the rumor that I heard about like years ago.
Alright, let me see the kid. If he looks anything like Dan, then we can confirm it. But I don't think that's true. As far as I know, Dan doesn't have any allegations like that towards him. There's like people making up rumors and stuff.
I think his allegations are more of like the actual on camera, like the behind the scenes that they've seen. It's kind of like
so like there was a issue with him making his staff like give him massages.
That's weird.
And he had a temper, apparently.
I think he was just a professional creep.
It was creepy.
I think I want to say pedophile is a bigger word. Because it doesn't make you a sexual, like, assaulter. It just makes you a pedophile. I feel like those are two different
the way
things.
he was touching certain people.
I don't know. I don't know if there's any proof of him like assaulting anybody, but I think he was at least a pedophile.
They definitely paint him as a creep for sure and a terrible boss.
I also think there'd be more allegations if he didn't pay off people. Because I think there was the one Sam from iCarly. I don't know. Forget her actual.
Jeanette McCartney.
Yeah. I think they wanted to pay her hush money, and she declined. So it makes you wonder who else was paid hush money. Because, I mean, Ariana Grande is a star right now.
In her book, in Jeanette McCarthy's book, she talks about how, like, she didn't name him, but she did say, like, working for the director, which everyone already knows. Like, you only worked on one show, two shows, technically, for Nickelodeon, so. But they're all allegations, there's evidence of him being creepy on set, but there are no allegations per se.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. That squeak you heard was Wade walking into the room as quiet as possible. We didn't hear him. We didn't hear him at all.
But anyways,
apparently Jamie Lynn Spears' daughter is rumored to be Dan Schneider's, but just a rumor.
Yeah.
Who's the dad? Why don't she tell us?
Oh, I don't know. I was like Dan Schneider.
I want to see the picture of this kid.
But that's the thing. If it wasn't him, I feel like if she was paid hush money, then she can't say anything legally. I don't know.
Which also, like,
if you sign an NDA, then you're contractually like buy into that.
But there's like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
The way the guy that they arrested for sexually assaulting Drake Bell was named Brian Peck.
Yeah.
He was very touchy with Leonardo. I
saw that. Yeah.
There's that video of Brian Peck being very touchy with Leonardo DiCaprio, which also kind of makes me think like there was definitely something there. Because Leonardo DiCaprio was also reciprocating.
Yeah.
But he's such a big star now that he's not gonna say anything. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
Something probably did happen, but he's not gonna say anything. but it's also like he dates very young women too. So I think it definitely, you know, it's the effect that now he's dating very young women, and he's like in his like 50s or something.
Gotcha. I don't know.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
He dates 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's not too crazy.
It's weird, but it's still...
he had a relationship with Brian Peck. That's the thing. So I'm thinking how, like, if Brian Peck assaulted Drake Bell, he probably assaulted other actors or whoever else he was involved with.
Yeah.
And Leonardo, I'm just calling him Leo. I can't. I keep saying his whole name. I don't know why, but I feel like they definitely had some kind of relationship. And just from that video, it was creepy. They were like touching each other, like and he called Leo a hunky man. That's weird. You don't say that to children.
Yeah, it's true.
And the messed up part about it is after he got let go or fired from Nickelodeon, he apparently got hired at Disney.
On Sweet Lad Zach and Cody.
And, like, apparently Disney knew everything and still hired him.
It's all about who you
For what show?
Sweet Lad
Was
Zach
it
and Cody.
really? Wow.
But he was fired after he got out, I guess.
Wait, how many seasons did he get to?
I don't know. I didn't look it up. But no, he did get hired, but they fired him after a while. But it's still like, why did they hire him in the first place?
Yeah.
If they knew he was,
money.
He's part of the inner circle.
It's just money. Yeah.
No, because he's got connections. Because when he went to the court, to the hearing or whatever for him versus Drake, Drake's side was just his family, and then his Brian Peck's side was just full of Hollywood executives, actors, and stuff, backing him up, even after knowing what he alleged. Like, even if it was alleged, like, they were still there to help, like, support him, which is kind of messed up.
Yeah.
And then now, once it all came out through the documentary, some of the actors and actresses were like making statements like, "Oh, we didn't know at the time," or, you know, making excuses to why they sent in like support letters and stuff. But I'm also like, okay, that's fine. But here's another thing: is that they didn't reach out to Drake, knowing that like this happened to him. So you're just saying that to cover yourself right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not real.
Nobody wants to be canceled these days.
Yeah. They're just saying to save face. And because if they were really genuine, they would have hit Drake up years ago and be like, hey, we didn't know, sorry, have a private conversation. They didn't do that. No, did they? No. And that's why, like, they released a 5th episode for the documentary. I forgot what it was called. Quiet on Set. Where all the people came back to talk more about it. And one of the guys that supported Brian Peck for his hearing, who was an actor from Boy Meets World, I forgot his name, but
did he play Eric?
I don't remember.
And Ron.
All I know is that he was on, but maybe it was him, but it was but no, he after the documentaries, after Quiet and Set came out, he went on a podcast and was like pretty much saying, oh yeah, I didn't know what happened, or I wouldn't have sent the letter in, blah blah blah. And then he was just like saying how bad he felt for Drake, whatever. And then on the 5th episode of Quiet on Set, they were like, have you heard this? Like, they're talking to Drake, and they're like, have you heard this from him? Do you accept his apology? And Drake was kind of like, no, because he had so much time to just confront me and tell me in person, but it never came up. And like, we're still cool, but you know, and I don't blame him. I don't blame Drake. I feel bad for him.
A little bit too, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the cool guy.
He was, but he also had a lot of scandalous controversy.
Yeah, that's true.
And all that.
Yeah.
So.
He stopped being cool pretty quickly. But he's cool in Mexico still.
Well, I mean, after you go through something like that, how can you be a normal person?
Just go to Mexico, apparently.
He's a real big hit in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Drake Bell, not.
He's like their
not Drake,
MJ.
the rapper. In case anyone gets confused, there's 2 Drakes we're talking about.
Yeah.
We talked about both Drakes on.
Yeah, this
on
Drake is a
episode.
bell.
Yeah.
Drakeception.
Drakeception. Is there another?
What other Drakes are there?
Drakeverse.
There's Rap Drake and then there's Drake and Josh. What other Drakes are there? There's just those 2.
Does Drake from Pokemon
Malfoy.
count?
Nah.
That's Draco.
Draco.
Drake. Is there another Drake?
I don't know.
Isn't there a Drake in Pokemon?
Well, he doesn't count. He's a cartoon character.
But it's still a character.
Part of the Drakeverse.
Part of
That's
the
true.
Drakeverse. What else are we talking about? We're gonna elaborate or
Elaborate on.
anything else? Anything else to discuss here?
Not that I can.
My man looks tired. You good?
I worked a whole fair for the past 2 days.
How was that?
It was nice. I was a carny for like
Was
20 an hour.
Was it just for workers or
It was for CSX and their family members.
Okay, so it was a private event.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I wanted to go to a fair.
No, it's
Yeah, I was
really.
gonna say fairs aren't out.
No, it was really weird because everything is paid for by the CSX. So like, everything was free. Like if you wanted to go and get a funnel cake, you just ask for it and they give it to you. If you wanted fries, they just give it to you. It wasn't like overpriced $10 for fries. It was like, okay, here you go.
What's CSX?
CSX.
What?
They're the train people.
The train yard.
Oh.
Yeah, that big train yard that you see. If you're on Virginia Avenue and you go under the underpass, and it's that big like thing to the left with all the trains and stuff. Basically, I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about. But it was weird.
Disregard that. We're gonna.
Don't dodge.
He's talking about a video game.
No.
Yeah.
Not that personal. It's fine.
No, we'll just bleep
You.
the street.
But. Dang, they must get paid a lot if they could do that.
Well, yeah, I was getting paid just $20 an hour just to help out pick up trash and eat pizza.
Oh hell yeah!
That was
you got
great.
free food?
Yeah.
Did you just work?
I got to eat wherever I was there too. Like
You just pick up everything.
Yeah.
Dang, you should have took some home. Did you take some home?
Yeah. I took home like 2 things of pizzas. I took home you know that place
Dang, you gotta pay $20 an hour plus all that free stuff.
you know that place there's a barbecue place that was downtown Cumberland but now it's not anymore. It was like a
Doxing again.
no I forgot what it's called. It was their slogan was like smoke ribs not meth. I'm serious. That's their actual slogan. Mountain barbecue, Smoky Mountain Barbecue. Something like that. I took some of that home with me. Every food truck was free. That was their slogan. And it was the longest line there. People were not having meth today. It was just barbecue. It was a first for Cumberland.
I don't know. Someone might have been indulging both that day.
I just love how creative they were.
Got barbecue chicken.
It was pretty dope. There was a truck for Belgian waffles. I was disappointed though, because I asked for like blueberry and marshmallow flavoring. I thought it was gonna be like the drizzle of like blueberry and marshmallow, but they made the waffle like in Belgian waffle, and they were like marshmallows and then blueberries. Like there was no sauce at all. It was just dry marshmallows and dry blueberries. I was kind of mad, but other than that, it was pretty cool. Getting paid to just eat food and pick up trash. Can't complain there.
It's just a waffle, and then they sprinkle blueberries and marshmallows.
Literally.
Melted marshmallows.
Literally.
Bouncing off of it.
I was upset about that.
Like brown syrup.
But it was free, so I couldn't complain. And it wasn't. If it was like $10, I would have been upset. I'd been like, bro, that was like a 10-minute wait too.
Yeah.
Like for this waffle and dry blueberries and dry marshmallows.
How the person that served you look? Did they look like greasy?
Nah, they all look like they were regular people. Can't lie.
Non-meth.
No, but there was the people that worked the fair, like who brought the machines. They didn't even speak English.
What kind of?
They were Hispanic. I legit walked up the first day and was like, "Where do I go?" And he was like, "No English." I was like, "All right." Okay.
So, what kind of rides do they have?
Whatever you see at the fair.
Really?
Yeah, literally.
So I think
Ferris wheels.
Fair stuff.
They
They had
literally.
to ring a fire.
No.
Wait, was this all indoor or outdoor?
Outdoor. Yeah, it caught me off guard. Because the same place that I drive past every single day all of a sudden has rides that can kill people. So I'm like, I don't trust that.
The Ring of Fire?
No, the Ring of Fire isn't it the roller coaster?
Yes.
No.
Isn't
No.
the Ring of Fire the thing that goes around?
Yeah.
What are you pointing
the
at?
roller coaster. My scar.
Wade
from
got a
the
scar
Ring of
from it.
Fire.
Oh, you have a scar from that?
Yes.
I don't blame
Didn't
you.
someone get decapitated?
No.
I could understand if it did.
Was it? Someone get decapitated?
Someone got decapitated. I heard
No.
a story that someone
If
got
that
decapitated.
happened,
I mean,
I'd-
don't, maybe in history, but not
Yeah.
at our fair.
Maybe.
I don't
Might
think
be
so.
our fair.
I got freaking hit by a rogue wheel falling off of it or something like
Jeez.
that. My hand was out. Here, let me sit in for a minute.
Yeah, hop in.
Special guest Wade. Woo!
See if my scar shows up. It's tiny now. I don't know. I can't see it. It's freaking right there. But anyway, I'm sitting and I have my hand. Sorry, Samson.
You're
I
okay.
have my hand like this, so it's still technically inside, but it's hanging out a little bit outside. And it was going around, and my cousin and another, like one of my nieces were up here, and then I was down here when it was going up and around, and whenever it started coming down is when it hit my arm. And it was just like, it felt like someone threw a rock at me, and it hit the side of it, and it was just like, bam! And I'm like, ow! And I look down, and there's just blood all down my hand. And then when I got off, got all patched up and everything like that, and my cousin, who was up here when it happened, said that he looked out the side and he saw something falling. He saw something falling, and then by the time it came back around, it hit me. Or no, maybe I was up here. I was up here, he was down here, and then he said he saw something falling to where it hit me the time that it just lined up perfectly.
Jeez.
But anyway, that's my
You should
carny
have sued
story.
for that.
I'm not getting on any more carnival rides.
You should have sued.
That's what people said, but
You
I
got
don't
some.
know. I don't have enough
You
evidence.
got some
or
city
time.
money. That's some. You should have been like, no, my arm, I can't use it. Get it cast.
True, they would have paid for that.
So was it like a deep cut?
It's deep enough gash to leave a scar. That doesn't
Yikes.
show up on camera.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I would
think.
be suing. I would
It's
be
a tattoo
taking the
now.
city's money.
And now it's a tattoo.
Yeah, I wear it as a reminder to not
Yeah.
get on carny rides anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't trust it.
I'll go to an amusement park. Fine. Everything.
Yeah, it's
like
different.
Busch Gardens,
That's different.
That's different.
Sure.
different.
Yeah, it's up there. They have maintenance workers. It's all operational. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
A carnival that they set up
In a day.
in a day.
In an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make noises in it too.
I'll
It's
go
just
to the
so.
funnel
I don't
cakes.
trust. I don't trust carnival rides.
Yeah.
I'll go there for food and look at the pretty lights, and then I'll.
I thought you were gonna say, look at the pretty ladies.
Nope.
That's what I do.
I go for food, and just the atmosphere. I won't not. I don't want to die at a carnival.
Yeah, that's why I
Funnel
went.
cakes and fair games.
Yeah.
I could have not went and got paid. Like there was no one in charge.
How are they gonna pay you then? How did you clock in or?
They have a site that we sign up on, so it's pretty convenient. We can just legit sign in, sign out on the site. I could have not went.
Just stayed home.
Yeah, I could have. I went because I liked the fair. It was a free fair. It wasn't even free. I got paid to be there, so
Yeah.
I can't even like.
Did you go on any rides?
Yeah, I was pretty much forced. Not
Forced?
No, I wasn't forced. I was asked to, and I said,
By who?
"This chick." That's it. Yeah, she was like, "You want to go on?" And I was like, "No." And then she was like, "Please," and I was like, "Fine." You drive a hard bargain. And so
Did you get her number after?
I did. Yeah,
Are you guys gonna link up after?
probably not. Probably not.
Was
She
she
might
a,
be watching, listening to the podcast.
was she a pretty lady?
She was chill. No, it wouldn't be anything like that. I got to remember because she's a cool person, like a friend, more like that.
Oh, that's.
There's
might be
nothing.
Ugly.
She's not nothing wrong with
She
that.
had a good
You can be
personality.
attractive.
She had a good person.
You can be an attractive friend of mine. There's nothing wrong with that.
True.
I can't just get ugly friends. How would I look that way? You know, I look better, but like, that's mean. You know what I
He
mean?
stole Teddy Ursula's hat.
I mean, I look better in it.
Wow.
What do you have to say about that?
Teddy Ursula.
Exactly. He ain't gonna. He drives a hard bargain.
I mean, you can
Oh, yeah.
continue to wear it because he's a good.
He spoke up. He spoke up.
He just said that he looked better in it.
He spoke up.
That's he's saying different things, but all you for the viewers, you're hearing Teddy Ursula because he's a Pokemon. He's calling his name.
Yeah.
His name is
What you hear is what you hear, but we don't
It's like
hear
an
that.
I am Groot scenario.
Yeah, we hear what he's saying.
We hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
You might not. You might not,
talking politics right here.
Yeah.
You don't even know what he's saying.
He's got a lot to say.
Yeah.
Maybe not that.
That was a bit much. That was a bit much.
Whoa, just cancel.
Keep it PG.
Keep it PG.
Keep it PG.
On that note,
right.
We're gonna sign off here. Anything else to say, Teddy Ursula? You said 5 guys?
That's not PG.
5 guys?
But there's only 3 of us. Well, 4 of us if you include Teddy Ursula.
5 guys? Let's get some 5 guys.
3 guys in a bear.
All right, we're gonna go and get 5 guys. We have an hour drive, so we're gonna start heading out of here.
Thanks for watching. Like, rate, subscribe. Like, rate, subscribe.
What was the one thing on TV? Like them, subscribe.
Oh,
like them, subscribe.
Like them, describe.
Like them, describe. Yeah. like his channel.
You're not, yeah.
Like take your thumb and punch your laptop.
5 guys. Peace.